Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and I have now been on Booktube for a whole year. It all started when I found a booktuber's Twitter account, and her name is Enchantology. Well, her name's really Paige, but her channel's name is Enchantology. And I watched, I was like, wait, it says she's a booktuber. That must mean she talks about books on YouTube or something, or whatever that is. It sounds really awesome. So I clicked on her link. I watched all her videos, and right after that she actually stopped making videos pretty much, which really sucks because her videos were really addicting. But anyway, through her I discovered witty novels and Little Book Owl and a lot of other people. And so I thought, wow, there's all these awesome people talking about awesome books on awesome YouTube. And so I thought, I need to be in on this conversation right now. So I waited until, since it was December already, I decided to wait until after Christmas, and then I made my channel. And it was January 8th of last year. And so now it's been a year, and it has been really awesome talking about books with all of you. Thank you guys so much for commenting and subscribing and everything. This has been amazing. Anyway, on to what I'm reading this month. First of all, I have my first ever buddy read this month. I'm reading Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen with Lauren from Books and Tea and All Things Me. And we both, originally we were like, okay, we should read this in January, but then we both wanted to read it for the biannual bibliothon, which is going on right now. So she's reading it for the challenge of reading a book that has been on your shelf for more than a year, and I'm reading it for the challenge of reading a book that has been recommended to me more than once. Next, we're going to shake up the TBR Pokeball. Okay, I think it's sufficiently shaken. So what I'm actually going to do is what Trina from Between Chapters just started doing is, and that is giving myself two choices. So I'm going to pick two books out of this, and whichever one I feel like reading more, I'll pick that one. So let's see, we've got this one and this one. Alright, so we have The House of Sand and Fog and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. So I'm going to read The House of Sand and Fog because I've been hoping to read it fairly soon anyway. But anyway, this book is about a girl who loses her house and a Persian family who moves into the house. And they're trying to keep the house, and she's trying to get it back. The Persian family is a family that used to have a lot of money when they were in Iran, but since moving to the United States, they kind of haven't been making the same amount of money, obviously, but they pretend that they do, so they still drive nice cars. They still pretend to be going to work in a nice place, all this other stuff, and that's pretty fascinating actually, because it's the story of a lot of immigrants. I remember I saw the movie ages ago, I was in middle school or high school when it came out, I don't know, but I was fascinated by just how much Persian culture was in the movie, all this funny stuff, they must have had somebody on staff who knew what to put in the movie, what things to put in the background of the house and all this other stuff to show that this was a Persian family. Now we're going to pick a challenge, and I think I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with the TBR Pokeball and choose two and pick one to read. So I'm going to shake this up a little bit. It doesn't want to open. Never wants to open. Goodness. I'm gonna pick one, and I'm gonna pick another one. Okay, so my choices are start a series and read a book to movie adaptation. Those are both really good choices, and I think what I'm gonna do is read a book to movie adaptation, because Water for Elephants is a book to movie adaptation, so it's kind of perfect. Obviously, so is The House of Sand and Fog, but because I already chose this from the TBR Pokeball, it can't count for both. So this is my January TBR, along with, of course, some other things that I plan to read this month, and I will have a Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon TBR coming up soon, so I will see you then. Have an awesome day, and let me know what you will be reading this month down below in the comments. Bye!